हेलो गाइस, आज हम पढ़ने जा रहे हैं प्रीपोजिशन। देखिए, प्रीपोजिशन का हिंदी में जो मीनिंग होता है वो है शब्दार्थ। वो शब्दार्थ नहीं, सॉरी, पूर्वसर्ग। पूर्वसर्ग वो शब्द होते हैं जो कि वाक्य में संबंध बताएं। जैसे कि राम राम ने शाम को मारा। अब जब हमने पढ़ा कि राम ने शाम को मारा, दवा मीठा। A preposition, the glue holding preposition, the glue holding the noun together. Preposition can, अब देखिए जो यह है, ये preposition की definition है कि preposition connected nouns by allowing writers to create complex sentences. Preposition show that the relationship between nouns by modifying the noun that follows them, also called the object of the preposition. Together, a preposition and its object are called a prepositional phrase. For example, if a writer needs to discuss a book on a table, he or she needs to use the following lines. The book lies on a preposition. The table, the object of the preposition. Anyone reading these sentences needs to know where the book is located. So the preposition only connects the table, a second noun, to the book. Preposition connects noun by allowing writers to create complex sentences. पूर्व सर्ग कॉम्प्लेक्स वाक्य को बनाने के लिए लिखना करता है। अब जैसे कि यह एग्जाम्पल है कि एग्जाम्पल अब ये एग्जाम्पल है कि अलोंग साइड द कार, अ कंप्लीट प्रिपोजिशन फेरिस। अब देखिए, यह एक एग्जाम्पल और ये दूसरा एग्जाम्पल कि अलोंग साइड द कार, अ कॉम्प्लीट प्रिपोजिशन फेरिस। कि अलोंग साइड द कार, एक लंबी दूरी पर गाड़ी। द कैट रैन अंडर द बेड, बिल्ली बिस्तर के नीचे भागी। अब ये जो अंडर है ये प्रिपोजिशन है। अब द मोस्ट कॉमन प्रिपोजिशन कि द मोस्ट कॉमन प्रिपोजिशन, जैसे कि ये शब्द देखिए, एक है अबाउट, अबव, अक्रॉस, आफ्टर, अगेंस्ट, अलोंग, अलोंग साइड, एडमिस्ट, अमोंग, अराउंड। अब ये हैं, इनके हिंदी मीनिंग क्या है। अबाउट का मतलब होता है के बारे में, अबव का मतलब होता है के ऊपर, अक्रॉस का मतलब होता है के पार, आफ्टर के बाद, अगेंस्ट के खिलाफ, अलोंग दूरी के बीच की दूरी, अमिस्ट, अमोंग, अराउंड, एट, बिहाइंड, बिलो, बीनेथ, बिसाइड, बिटवीन, बियॉन्ड, बाय और कंसर्निंग, डाउन, ड्यूरिंग, फॉर, फ्रॉम, in, inside, into, near, off, on, onto, out, outside, over, regarding, through, throughout, to, toward, within, without. इस तरीके से जो है ये चीज़ होती हैं, ये चीज़ जो है ये हैं प्रिपोजिशंस. अब हमने एक एग्जांपल लिया कि द एथलीट थ्रो द बॉल टू मी, कि द एथलीट थ्रो द बॉल टू मी, एथलीट ने मेरी तरफ बॉल फेंकी. द पियानिस्ट कंपोज्ड अ सॉन्ग फॉर सिम्फोनी. फिर दिस इनफॉर्मल रूल ऑल्सो अप्लाइज टू द प्लूरल नाउन्स. द डॉग हैप्पीली प्लेड विथ द बॉयज. द पायलट स्केयर्ड above the clouds. Verbs that take preposition. A few verbs are taking preposition when conveying the action of a sentence. For these verbs, the preposition completes their meaning. A few examples include जिसमें account, agree on, agree with, angry at, compare with, angry with, applies for, or argue with, argue about, correspond with, differ from, identical from, interested in, speak to, speak when. You must account for your action. Example: I was angry with Sally last night. A ending sentence with a preposition. उपसर्ग के साथ, उपसर्ग के साथ वाक्य का अंत. When composing formal document such as academic essays, writers should avoid ending sentences with a preposition. The rule also applies to questions ending in preposition. Ultimately, the rule changes depending on the formality of the piece being written. But for essays and most material used in classes, writers should avoid ending a sentence with a preposition whenever possible. Yet remember to watch out for a word sentence when avoiding the error as well. अब एक अब हम एग्जांपल लेते हैं इनकरेक्ट सेंटेंस का. द पार्टी इज वेयर. आई वांट टू बी एट. एंडिंग सेंटेंस विद अ प्रीपोजिशन, कि वाक्य का अंत प्रीपोजिशन पूर्व स्वर के साथ. और रिपेयर सेंटेंस आई वांट टू बी एट द पार्टी. अब इसी प्रकार से ये कुछ सेंटेंसेस हैं. अब आइए दूसरा चलते हैं जो है अननीडेड प्रीपोजिशन, बिना जरूरत के पूर्व स्वर. वॉच आउट फ्रॉम द अननेसेसरी यूज of preposition. Often writers only need to use one preposition at time. Frequently multiple preposition can be eliminated by relying on a single preposition or by rewording the sentences. In correct sentences, the girl is identical to with the actress on Broadway too, and will create relevantly repeat sentence. The girl is identical to the actress on Broadway. Incorrect sentence: I don't think you should go out with her. Repair sentence: I don't think you should date her. अब prepositional units. Yet sometimes preposition from a large group, writers become familiar with this largest unit with experience. but a few of the most common are listed below. Alongside of, in front of, in regards to, out of, together with, जिसके एग्जाम्पल है द मैन रन alongside his girlfriend's car beginning her to come back. अब एग्जाम्पल unfortunately it would be an unhappy ending. She ran him over as he raced in front of the car. Capitalizing preposition in titles. When using preposition in a little, do not capitalize them unless they are first word of the title of the first word following subtitle. Also capitalize the first word following a colon in a title. Example: across the pond, Dickens' view of America. Example: love in French. Quote 1475 1561. Example की examine difficult words from the love song of J. Effortic Puff Rock. अब हम पढ़ने जा रहे हैं adjective and aromatic uses कि something word fade away with time and upon is becoming one of those words, although the word can be used to describe someone or something that has moved up and then one to something else. Most writers use up or no on now. For example, the cat jumped on the table instead of the cat jumped upon the table. Often, preposition can bend their rules of usage. Sometimes a writer will need to decide if a preposition is warranted, and a few prepositions may seem to go against common sense. Yet, with time, a writer can master these smaller units of grammar, prepositions, definitions, and examples. Below are a list of basic definition and examples of when and how to use each preposition. About: show affirmation, describe a topic of discussion. Fit above illustrates an object in relation to another object. The first item is expanded over the second object. Across demonstrate distance between objects, often useful when giving direction. After suggest the passage of time and prior events, establish cause effects relationship. Demonstrate position of one object behind another object. Example: fear against. Show a lack of distance between object reveals a negative reaction to situation of person. Along illustrate one object following another, often used in place of, with, or beside. Push the chair against the warning. Sorry, along. We left the yard and dog followed along. If you behave, we will take you along with us. Alongside, show one object next to another, usually in close proximity. Example: the police crucial pulled alongside my car. The gargoyle ran alongside the chair